Swedish prosecutors open a probe into suspected sabotage after a data cable was ruptured in the Baltic Sea on Sunday.
People around the world commemorate the 80th anniversary of the Holocaust by paying tribute to the millions killed by Nazi Germany.
Swedish prosecutors have opened a preliminary investigation into suspected sabotage after a data cable was ruptured in the Baltic Sea on Sunday. Prosecutors have also ordered the detention of the vessel suspected of damaging the fibre optic cable connecting Latvia and the Swedish island of Gotland. The Swedish Coast Guard said they were positioned near the vessel, which local media identified as the Malta-flagged Vezhin. According to data from Vessel Finder, it left a port in Russia several days ago and was navigating between Gotland and Latvia at the time the damage is believed to have occurred. Latvia's State Radio and Television Centre said it recorded disruptions in data transmission on the cable and concluded there was a rupture.
Mēs esam arī konstatējuši, ka visdrīzāk ir ārējas ietekmes bojājums konstatēts, un tam ir jābūt gana būtiskam, jo arī ir iesaistījušies jūras spēki un ir arī apsekojuši potenciālo notikumu vietu. Tāpat arī LVRTC pēc saviem datiem konstatē, ka šāds ārējs bojājums un kaitējums ir gana iespējams.
Sunday's damage follows a string of incidents that have heightened fears of Russian sabotage and spying in the strategic region. Earlier this month, NATO launched a mission dubbed Baltic Sentry to provide enhanced surveillance and deterrence in the Baltic Sea.
Thousands marched on the streets of Brussels calling for a permanent ceasefire in Gaza and urging both the Belgian government and the EU to sanction Israel. Demonstrators said the temporary ceasefire offered those in Gaza respite, but that the agreement does not yet guarantee the end of the conflict for Palestinians.
This protest was organised to demand a ceasefire in Gaza. But when that ceasefire was announced, violence in the West Bank intensified, leading many to wonder what's in store for the future of the Palestinian people.
It could be that it's quiet in Gaza, but then in the West Bank there is an escalation of violence and of violation of human rights. And we're also a little bit afraid of what Trump decided. He decided to stop the sanctions against more extreme colon, so that's why we can be afraid of the message he's sending to Netanyahu.
I don't feel like the political class is doing what they're supposed to do. I feel like the pressure has to come from people like us and from grassroots organizations and from boycotting and people all over the world saying that this is not okay.
Organisers on social media urged the Belgian government to impose a military embargo against Israel, support the ongoing case before the ICJ regarding Israel's conduct in the war, and for the European Union to suspend its association agreement with Israel on the grounds of human rights violations.
People around the world are paying tribute to the victims of the Holocaust on its 80th anniversary. Prime Minister of the Netherlands, Dick Schoof, along with hundreds of people, attended a Holocaust commemoration in Amsterdam on Sunday, held at the Auschwitz Memorial in Woutenpark. Jacques Grischever from the Dutch Auschwitz Committee reflects on the enduring pain of the Holocaust.
De pijn is niet verdwenen, maar heeft mij wel steeds de kracht gegeven om te vechten voor een wereld waarin nooit meer Auschwitz niet slechts een belofte blijkt, maar ook een werkelijkheid wordt. Nooit meer Auschwitz is meer dan een herdenkingskreet. Het is een opdracht.
Whilst Auschwitz survivor Barbara Donetska, who was 10 years old at the time, carries the memory of those who perished in the camps, especially her 4-year-old friend Helena. Shaken by Helena's death, she returns to the camp to pay tribute.
Zastanawiam się, jak ja to mogłam przeżyć, ten głód, to zimno. Strach o życie przede wszystkim. Oj, okropnie, jak się płakały, Boże.
Nazi Germany claimed over 6 million Jewish lives, but also millions of others, including Poles, Roma, and Sinti, Soviet prisoners of war, gay people, and others targeted for elimination in Adolf Hitler's racial ideology.